Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is your daily tarot for Friday, 14th of September 2018. Another beautiful early autumn evening here. Equinox is coming up. I might do a special read for the equinox. What do you think? Leave me a comment if you'd like that, because it's a very special time of year. That's coming up in a week or so. Halfway to midwinter. Good God. I've been making raspberry coulis this afternoon, picking raspberries from the garden and some apples and stewing it all up and shoving it through a sieve to get all the seeds out, because the seeds get caught in my teeth. So that will be a bit of vitamin C for us over the winter. All very nice. What else have I been doing? Went to the market this morning, got some lovely free-range eggs. You know, usual stuff. Anyway, I'll stop gassing. I'll shuffle these cards. 3-card major arcana reading, then 1 from the swords, 1 from the wands, 1 from the pentacles, and 1 from the cups. And then a final word from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. Oh, no, I don't do that. I don't do that cards flipping over when I'm shuffling thing. Who knows where that could lead? Right, one last cut. Okay, card number 1, the energy as we come into the reading, the Hierophant. Il Papa. Card number 2, the Block or Drain, the Sun in reverse. Well, that is a block and a drain, isn't it? And card number 3, the Key to Power, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Now, whether it's significant that the wheel is in reverse or not remains to be seen, because who's to say when a wheel is the right way up? Right, thank you for new subscribers. Thank you for all the views. It's wonderful, wonderful. It's great to know people are getting something out of this. Okay, let me have a think about this. Right, the main message I'm getting from this is just let go. Let go. There's adhering to the rules here, and it's not making us happy. Let go. I mean, apart from the Emperor, I can't think of another card that could be more opposite to the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, here we've got the Hierophant. You know, this is the inner rule book. This is the I always think this about that. I always react like this to that. My general interpretation of this is that. It's not external rule book, it's internal rule book. And sometimes, I guess, you know, the Hierophant comes early on in the cycles, card number 5. You know, I guess early on in any endeavour, some ground rules have to be set. But these are the rules we set for ourselves. But it looks like they're accompanied with some sense of inner disconnection. They don't work anymore. They don't work anymore. And certainly from daily readings we've had through this week, that is what is going on. I mean, the one yesterday about you know, setting yourself free from your inner hooks with the devil in reverse, by sort of looking at what those hooks do for you in their presence and dismantling them that way. Clearly there's some shifting going on. And what I'm really getting from this Sun in reverse here is, yeah, lack of union with self. You know, the Sun is very near the end. It's 19 in a 21 card cycle. After this, there is only that final judgment, and then it's the world and fulfillment. So this is when you've really, the Sun is when you've really come through the whole cycle and you have met yourself coming the other way. But it's not happening here. It's not happening. And that can only be a block and a drain. And I'm getting a sense of authority about saying that as well. Not about saying that, but it is an authoritative block and drain in its nature, this one, because it is following the Hierophant with all the kind of, as I say, the rule book of the self. We're not meeting ourselves coming the other way here. Throw it out to the winds. I say that it doesn't matter, or who can tell which way up a wheel is. Nonetheless, it is depicted as being a certain way up and turning in a certain direction. This the smoke from this chalice here, or this blue parfum here, is being pulled up with the turning of the wheel. The air moving around the wheel as it turns, with the animal just pulling it and pulling it and pulling it like a mouse on a wheel, and the angel sitting up the top with this extraordinary object in the hand. This reminds me very much of Tibetan Buddhists yet again, with the object that they have called the Vajra, which is a kind of little lightning power thing. It's like a little sort of power capsule that they are depicted as holding. And here we have all this energy shooting out of this thing. I'm just going to turn the card around and have a closer look at what's in the other hand. Oh, I think it's a shell. I think there's a kind of twisting shell up there on the other side. And I guess that's a book. Oh, God, I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see. There's something on his lap. But it is turning in a particular direction. But that's still, we had a reading the other day when it was all about shifting your perspective. And when you're facing one way, the wheel's turning forwards. Turn around, face the other way, suddenly the wheel's going backwards. It all depends on your perspective. Let it go. Let this stuff go. This inner rule book. I mean, if you don't know what's going on, if there's kind of inner, not chaos, but inner movement, inner tumult, inner kind of rapid shifting from one thing to another, I mean, it's no wonder we're not meeting ourselves coming the other way here in the sun in reverse. But it looks to me like whatever is causing this, and it might just be like the weather. I mean, what causes the weather? Yeah, the only thing that causes weather is other weather. Yeah, and we have internal weather. That's what this is. This is internal weather. You best just go with it, and not sit here in the sun in reverse thinking, why ain't the sun shining for me? Why ain't the sun shining for me? And trying to hold on to the old rules, the old ways. It's not gonna work. The key to power here is to basically see that it's an open horizon. We've had this all week. Extraordinary. It's an open horizon here, and the sooner you embrace it, the sooner you can shift this unhappy inner disconnection. I mean, clearly, the hierarchy set out, the inner internal hierarchy set out by the Hierophant. There are some gaps in there, man. There are some gaps, and the internal rainstorm is dripping through onto your head. So I don't know, just like chuck off your Macintosh and put on some like a swimming costume. Get out there in the rain. Get out there. Go dance in the rain, because that's all there is here. Can't fight it. Let's get one from the swords. Eight of Swords, you don't want to go out and dance in the rain. Oh my God. Eight of Swords, really, with the Sun in reverse. I mean, there is an element in the Eight of Swords of this being chosen, this feeling of being trapped. Very, very, very linking in with the Sun in reverse here. And I'm just seeing these swords kind of encircling, not completely, but they're not in a line. They do come round in a bit of a circle. I see the rope circling, I see the blindfold circling, and I see the wheel circling. And yeah, weather systems with winds circling round the eye. Hope you guys are all right. People, maybe people watching on the east coast of America. Can't fight it. You can only work with it. But with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I guess you don't even really know what you're working with. And the wish to sort of stay encircled with by these swords, stay with the internal rule book of the Hierophant, must be very great, but it's not bringing happiness. Okay, one from the Wands. Ace of Wands. New endeavour, new action, new approach. It's time to let go of the old ways. Whatever that means to you. The old certainties, the old realities, the old this is this and that is that. Whatever's happening at the moment is showing that there's a staleness there. And I'm getting a feeling with the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse as the key to power, that if it's not acknowledged for what it is, if this staleness is not seen for what it is, if this self-willed continuation of this kind of imaginary imprisonment here in the Eight of Swords is not seen for what it is, if this wand is not grabbed hold of and taken, there's a shelf life to this. And I mean, it's always easy to see afterwards when the door is closed on something, far more difficult to see when you're actually looking it face on. Always easy to see afterwards. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Unfairness. Unfairness and a sense of powerlessness in terms of sort of having to sort of wait for things to kind of, for good things to be delivered to you. That's an absolute killer for forward motion in life. It really is. Kind of waiting for what you want to fall to fall from the karmic hand into your lap. It's not going to happen. It's certainly not going to happen if you're waiting for it or counting on it. It never happens like that, ever. Okay, Page of Cups. Now, this Page of Cups and this Ace of Wands and this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, really, again, it's courage is required here. To look away from the old order that is keeping you trapped and disconnected with yourself. Brave New World, I'm calling this one. The thing is, though, with this Six of Pentacles, you cannot wait for it to turn up. No Brave New World was ever forged by expecting something or someone else to deliver it to you. it doesn't work that way. Let's get one from the Wild Kuan Yin. Shake it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to hold the oracle between my hands and I'm going to say the mantra of Kuan Yin in my mind, as I did 108 times a day for 40 days in a row about 6 weeks ago. So, for about 6 weeks, I said this mantra every day. The mantra is Namo Kuan Yin Pusa. Full of compassion, full of mercy, full of gentleness, and, may I say, somewhat kick-ass. Rightio. Ha ha ha. There she goes. Princess of Purity leaps across. Well, I call this one Mind the Gap. A gap is opening in your life. An opportunity is presenting itself in your life, whether you can see it or not. And I mean, good God, I look back at my life and I can see opportunity after opportunity after opportunity that was open to me, and I didn't see them for what they were. Some of them I did, or some of them I took, some of them I didn't take, but I didn't see them for the opportunities that they were. And one or two of them I absolutely bloody kicked myself. But the only way, or not the only way, but a really effective way to see an opportunity for what it is to zoom out, broaden your vision, and that can really help you get another perspective on things. The person you are today is not the person you were yesterday, and the person you are today is not the person you're going to be tomorrow. Your cells are constantly regenerating themselves. We are in a constant process of regeneration and growth. But it looks to me from this like an opportunity is opening up for you. A karmic portal is opening, and stopping to sort of work out who's going to get more and who's going to get less and who owes what to whom out of this is old hat, as my parents' generation used to say. The fish is leaping out of the cup. Have you ever seen that on television when it's fishing programs and the fish jumps up and like gives you a smacker on the face? That's what's happening here. Now, another little word about this Kuan Yin card. Now, Kuan Yin is the Chinese Buddhist depiction of the Tibetan Buddhist goddess Green Tara, or just Tara, because she comes in a variety of colours. But Boss Tara is Green Tara. And her mantra, Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha, it's everywhere. You'll be able to find it on the internet if you're interested. I've been chanting that one every day for nearly 5.5 years now, and it's been incredibly healing. And Tara, they do say that there's a connection between the name Tara and then the Latin word terra, meaning earth. I believe in Sanskrit, Tara means star. And Tara is known as she who helps to cross the sea of suffering. And here we have Kuan Yin, Princess of Purity, leaps across. There's a leap to be made, a leap of faith to be made. And issues of as I say, with the Six of Coins here, the Six of Pentacles, who's going to get more out of it? This is an absolute distraction. You can stay encircled by these swords and work out, you try to sort of work out, well, you know, I don't have to do this because they did that, or no, 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 let it all go. Key to power, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Grab this opportunity, whatever it is, make that leap, and you will land safely on the other side. Right, I'll leave it there. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Love to see a comment if you'd like to leave one. And I'll see you again soon for another reading. Bye bye.